Hey there, YouTube. Happy New Year. Happy 2011, guys. We're starting the year fresh. I'm recording this video right on January the 1st of the new year, 2011. So, if yesterday you guys went out and partied, I hope that you had a blast, but most importantly, I hope that you kept it safe. And if you spent it with your family, your friends, your loved ones, I also hope that you had a lot of fun, guys. So, yeah, 2011, guys, we were able to survive another year, and you know, like a lot of people, especially when you get to be my age, you look back on the prior years. You look back on the year that just ended, and you know, all the things that you lived through, all the things that you saw, even some of the things you accomplished, and of course, you take that and hopefully it'll help you on the next year to accomplish even more goals and see even more things and so on. So I wanted to make this video based on that. I wanted to share with you guys what happened, well, some of my highlights from 2010. And it's extra special because this marks my 100th YouTube video. I honestly can't believe I've reached the 100 mark. So yeah, let's get that started, guys. And well, I guess I'll start looking back on how I started on YouTube. Basically, I just opened an account on YouTube so I can watch certain videos. Mostly the Angry Video Game Nerd videos by James Rolfe. One of my brothers showed me one of his videos, and I thought they were really funny, and they were really cool. So I opened a YouTube account so I can see some of them because, you know, the older videos had a lot of, well, they still do, but they have a lot of swears. So I opened a YouTube account so I can watch them, and I discovered his sister site, Cinemassacre, and he does incredible work there too. He does some awesome video game reviews. Then, even though she gets a lot of, there's a lot of controversy surrounding her, and it's an old YouTuber that was around when I opened my account, Ultraneco. The fact is that, you know, even if she was an actress, and even if someone else wrote the episodes for her, I enjoyed the videos. They were interesting. I actually looked forward to every Friday when she posted it. So yeah. Then I found Dami-san. I found Judoma, who does Extra Joy now. She used to make a lot of Substance TV. You know, a lot of people I've seen in YouTube. So I don't not for a second regret you know, opening that account 2 years ago. And well, they did serve as an inspiration, definitely, for me to start making some videos. My first videos were some reviews. I made 2 reviews. I reviewed Second Sight, which is an awesome game for the GameCube, and I reviewed Pokemon Emerald. But I figured that I wasn't good at reviewing games, so I gave up on that. Then I did upload 2 videos, one for Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and then I just forgot about the account as far as making videos. But then I started discovering other people, and I saw that they would post pickup videos, or they would spotlight something on their collection, so I thought, I could do that. That I could do. I go to swap meets and markets and my comic run, so I could do a pickup video. And I made a few pickup videos. I made some vault videos for my collection, and I started getting subscribers. So right now, I'm really thankful that I'm up to 52 subscribers. I'm up to 52 subscribers. So I thank each and every one of you guys. And as long as it really does inspire me to, when I ever see a new subscriber and I see that little number go up, I'm thinking, okay, I gotta start making more videos, and I gotta start, you know, pushing the quality to make them better. So yeah, I'm still thinking of some ideas on videos. I want to include more videos on comic books because that's my first love, comic books. So I'm still thinking how to do that. I also want to include more movie videos. I might do some movie reviews or a top 10 list or something like that. But I'm still thinking how to do that. And video games. I'm still thinking how to include some more video game videos. So I'll also wrap my head around that. So a lot of videos and a lot of ideas hopefully coming to the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And Well, looking back at 2010, there's a lot of cool things that happened that last year. Theater-wise, I went to see some movies in the theater. Well, I always go, each year I go to see some movies in the theater, but 3 of them really stand out this year. The first one I thought was really cool and really impressed me was Inception, the Christopher Nolan movie. That movie I thought was really, really cool. The effects on that movie were really, really awesome, especially that scene where they're walking on the street and then this girl like flips the city on top. That I thought that was awesome, and it has a lot of story. They push a lot of story at you, but then when everything starts playing out, it's really cool. Especially also that scene where they're fighting in zero gravity. That was really cool. That was really, really awesome. That definitely is one of my favorite movies of 2010. Even the ending, I still talk about it with the friend I went to see it with, and a lot of other people that's seen it. So Inception was pretty awesome. The other one I really enjoyed is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Incredibly funny movie. It does get a lot of criticism, and I personally can't explain why it didn't do better. The character of Scott Pilgrim really is basically is a jerk for what he does to knives. Video game parts of it are really, really cool when he's fighting the evil exes, and it plays out like a fighting game, and the music is really cool. The special effects are awesome. Even the kung fu style fighting is really cool. So I really enjoyed that movie. And despite his flaws, at the end he did learn a lesson. And he did mature. So it also leaves you with that. So Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, awesome movie. The last movie I really, really enjoyed in the theaters was Toy Story 3. I didn't think a third part was really necessary. They did an awesome job. Part 2, perfect ending, case closed. I thought it was just a ploy to keep making movies on Pixar's half. But when I went to see it, the animation was really cool, leaps and bounds over Toy Story 1. Just incredible animation. The story was really good. Toy Story 2 was still my favorite one, but Toy Story 3. Wow, Pixar, I mean, you've blown me away. WALL-E blew me away. Up, the first 10 minutes of Up, damn, that actually made me choke up for a while. And now Toy Story 3, the last 30 minutes, Pixar is really doing some awesome job. So Toy Story 3, really, really awesome animated movie. Action figure wise, that Black as Night Batman action figure I bought, even though it's not really Bruce Wayne, it turned up to be a clone. I still thought the detail on that Black as Night Black Lantern Batman was really cool, so that gets my pick as the best action figure I've bought in 2010. Best comic book, single issue, well, it's part 1 and part 2, but I'll still add it there. It's the Amazing Spider-Man, the Rhino issues. The first one was really well written, where the Rhino tries to make himself a better man and, gets out of jail and meets a woman and gets married, and he seems genuinely happy, and he genuinely wants to leave his past behind him. But then the Raven family brings in a new Rhino, and he wants to take the mantle of the Rhino, so the old Rhino doesn't want anything to do with that, and Spider-Man stops him, but then everything seems to be in a happy ending, and then on a few issues afterward, they revisit that, and the new Rhino just basically goes after him. He kills his wife, so the old Rhino puts on back the Rhino suit, and he goes after him, basically falling into his evil role again. And the last part of that issue, when Spider-Man is just trying desperately to stop the Rhino, to not make him throw away his life, but he has nothing to live for because his wife got killed. I thought that was a very, very cool issue. I hate what they're doing with Spider-Man and the Brand New Day and all that crap, but that issue was really, really cool. That one really, really, really enjoyed a lot. The best miniseries of 2010 for me, well, definitely would still have to be. It started in 2009, but it ended in 2010, and it's still going on through Brightest Day. But Black as Night, totally love the concept of Blackest Night. I really liked what Jeff Johns did there. The artwork worked. A lot of the mini specials worked. I'm tired of those big mini-series from Marvel and DC, but Blackest Night really was cool. The concept of the emotional spectrum I still think is awesome. I still include, you know, the rings in each one of my videos to represent it. So Blackest Night gets my vote for the best miniseries of 2010. Best video game I've played in 2010 would definitely be Borderlands. I clocked in a lot of hours in Borderlands. I'm still trying to get all the trophies on that one. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but that one combines RPG elements and a really cool online mode. So Borderlands gets my vote for the best PlayStation 3 game that I've played, not the one that's come out, but the one that I've purchased and played. On the DS, definitely I'll go with Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. Just love the art style, love the fighting mechanic. It still reminds me of Revelations, which is a Shin Megami Tensei game, in the way that you fuse monsters. So just Dragon Quest Joker definitely gets my vote as the best game I've played on the DS. Best thing I've lived through on 2010. There's a few, but the ones that stand out for me are definitely going to Comic-Con. Love going to Comic-Con. Comic-Con is like the best time of the year for me, basically. So getting to meet Kane, the former world heavyweight champion now, that was pretty awesome. Going to the Glee panel, that was pretty cool. And getting to meet Jim Lee and getting that poster autograph. So those are the highlights for me on 2010. I reached 850 video games in the collection, so that was pretty big. Of course, it's a collection that's been building up for years. I started seriously buying video games and then collecting them because I don't like to get rid of my video games, especially the ones I really enjoy. So I started really collecting when I bought the 64. The 64 is the first video game console I bought with my own money. That's when I started buying video games for that, so pretty cool. When I look at it, I'm actually proud of the collection. And it's still missing a few things for now going to my goals in 2011. I would definitely like to buy every single Capcom and Konami game on the NES. That's one of my goals for 2011. Get every single game on that console published by Capcom and Konami. Of course, Konami also splits into Ultra, so I have to include that, but that's one goal. On the Super Nintendo, I'm only missing 10 games that I personally really want, so hopefully I'll find them. On the N64, also, I'm only missing 10 games that I really want, but anything else that comes up, I'll pick up. But only 10 are like on my must-have list. The GameCube, personally hope I'm able to reach 150. No specific reason, just really want to be able to say that I have 150 GameCube games. And comic book wise, I would love to complete some comic book series that I have missing some issues. What If? I'm Volume 2, I'm still missing 3 issues, so that's one goal there. Superman Volume 2, I'm missing around 4 issues, so hopefully at Comic-Con, whatever I have to pay for them, but I'll definitely pick up those books that I'm missing. And from Batman, I want to collect from issue 397, which is the first Batman comic book I ever read, to current. And for me to complete that, I'm also missing like 15 issues. So yeah, still have a lot of things to add to the collection. I really want to hear back from you guys. I want to hear your best from 2010. Best movie, best DVD, best video game, best book, best comic book, you know, whatever. I really want to hear from you guys. And what are your goals for 2011? What do you hope to add to your collection? What do you hope to achieve? All that stuff, guys. So leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. And until next video, this is Vargas XX78 signing off.